I've been waiting for this day. Doom is now officially added to the 6-star crystal, and not only do I have 3 of these regular 6-star crystals to pop open, but I also have a Nexus 6-star crystal that will give me a few other options if it doesn't work out in the basic 6-star. So 4 total crystals, one of them being Nexus. And before we do the opening, I just want to quickly show you which 6-star champions I am currently working with. Human Torch is my only rank 2. Omega is a rank 3 candidate, still rank 1 at the moment, but since I awakened him in my last 6-star opening, he's definitely going to get ranked up soon. And then, of course, I have Aegon here, who's not awakened. Would love to awaken that guy. And, you know, a bunch of other crappy champions. A couple good ones sprinkled in there, but for the most part, nothing too crazy. So let's get into it, man. 3 of these crystals to pop open. I, of course, have a list of my top most wanted champions that I'm going to run down real quick as well. The top 12 in alphabetical order goes something like this. Aegon, Claire, Captain Sparkles, Doom, Ghost, Heimdall, Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic, Sentinel, Sunspot, Vision Arcus, and Warlock. But because there's so many champions in this crystal, so many champions in the pool, I also have an additional kind of 6 honorable mention champions of Blackbolt, Colossus, Corvus, Guillotine 2099, Magneto, and Omega Red. Without further ado, first crystal in the spinner. So, some of my top most wanted champions are pretty obvious. Aegon, I already have him. I would love to awaken the guy and then make a run into the abyss. Doom, of course. I was waiting for Doomsday. It's finally here, so I would love to see Doom. Ghost, the most overpowered champion in the entire game. Of course, I want Ghost. So let's just tap this first crystal and see what we get here. Come on, something good. Let's start this off on a high note here. Someone good. Okay, that's not really the champion that I was after. Ronan, he's kind of cool. It's just, you know, he fits that same category of a champion that is perfectly well balanced in a sea of champions that are overpowered, making it seem like he is not too powerful in comparison. Alright, the other champions though, outside of the top most wanted champions that maybe they're a little bit more obvious as to why I want them, let's go through some of those. Blackbolt I really want because of the Medusa synergy. That will give Medusa 6 Furies. I still, you know, would love to use that synergy in Act 6 and beyond content. Colossus and Corvus are great, but I already have them as 5 stars. Magneto is on the list because I'm just hopeful that one day they actually buff this guy and I could just get ahead of the game here. Alright, let's tap this next crystal. What do we got? What do we got, man? Something good. Please, something good. Warlock. That is an awakening of Night Thrasher. Bored to death. I don't know if I could really use this guy. It's interesting. It is interesting. I do like Darkhawk, but I, unfortunately don't have a ranked up Darkhawk to pair along with that guy. And Darkhawk is one of those champions that, in my opinion, needs pretty high sig level in order to catch up in terms of overall power with some of the other more powerful champions. So, because of the sig stone issue in the game right now, it really prevents me from using a combination of those 2 champions. But okay, last basic 6-star here. Hoping for someone really good. I'd say that last pull was kind of interesting, maybe not too bad, but certainly not one of my top 18 that I have on screen right now. So let's see what we got, man. Third basic crystal, tapping it. What do we got? Anyone good? Sentinel? Oh, abomination between 2 sentinels. Oh my goodness. Alright. That would have been sick. It would have been sick to pull Sentinel. Ah, man. Abomination, huh? I mean, here's the thing about Abomination. I would have liked to seen this guy as a 5-star. He was actually a champion that I wanted out of the 5-star featured crystals that I was popping open. But that's just because he's an exclusive 5-star. As a 6-star, I can't realistically use this guy. It doesn't matter what synergy they add. Even the very powerful Red Guardian synergy that just got added, I cannot realistically give rank up resources to Abomination the other champions are just more powerful and way more worth investing resources into. So that is unfortunately a dud. So here we are with the 6-star Nexus Hero Crystal then, where 3 champions are going to pop up, and I'm really hoping for someone good. Really, really hoping for someone good here, man. I should also say that I do also have a Tier 5 Cosmic Catalyst. So I don't really know who I want to rank up with that, but you know, at least if I could potentially make use of that, that may sway my decision here when I pop this thing. Okay, here we go though. 6-star Nexus. This is for all of Act 6, 100% completing it. What do we got here, man? This was So not really the champions that I wanted to see. Man, I don't know what to do here. We can cross Massacre off the list. It's got to be between Coal Obsidian and Invisible Woman. Coal Obsidian is a Cosmic champion. As I just mentioned, I do have a Cosmic Tier 5 class Catalyst, but, you know, this is not a champion that I'm going to be using it in. So, that leaves Invisible Woman. Well, to talk about at least, because I'm not sure. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking just take new champion and get more points in the arena. And as sad as that sounds, that's probably going to be the case. Because Invisible Woman, I don't know. I think she's cool, but realistically, am I going to be investing resources into Invisible Woman? Man. It's so funny. I know people were thinking about all the hypotheticals. What if you got Ghost and Doom in the same Nexus Crystal? Who would you pick? And, come on. That is incredibly unrealistic. I want to look at Aunt May. I need some help deciding on this one, man. Sig ability. Okay, so Invisible Woman turns invisible at the start of the fight, but it is not paused. 10 to 60% chance to turn invisible whenever Invisible Woman is knocked down. And whenever the opponent misses, the force field gains some of its starting value. Invisible Woman, man, she's one of those champions that I should have dedicated more time to seeing if it was realistic to play her in such a way that she could be like an overpowered offensive champion. But because of my inexperience with Invisible Woman, I don't know this for sure, but these abilities, they seem very defensive, and it seems like it's not something that is required to play Invisible Woman offensively. And I don't really care about Invisible Woman on defense. I know she's a good defender, but I don't care enough, you know, to rank up a 6-star Invisible Woman or anything like that. So I think I have to go with Coal Obsidian, which is kind of sad. I was hoping that it was going to be something more than just an arena champion, and you know, I'm sure I'll have a little bit of fun with Coal here, but realistically, he's just going to be some arena points, and that's about it. Yeah, I think I'm going to lock that in as final decision. Definitely can't go with Massacre. He's a cool champion and all, but no. All right, Coal Obsidian it is. Oh man, let's go ahead and take a look at the new 6-star roster here. So, Night Thrasher, you know, I might end up taking this guy up a little bit. I don't know. Maybe just have a little bit of fun. From what I hear, from what I remember, his signature ability is kind of important. I think it's the attack that increases. We could take a quick look at that too, actually. It is a fairly large increase in the amount of attack. I'm not sure exactly how much this first part matters too, where heavy attacks have a % chance per active gadget debuff to inflict taunt. It's possible that might need to be higher sig level to be more reliable. I'm not sure, but yeah. This dude's awakened now. And, well, one of these days I will, I'll pull some more good 6-star champions. Let me see how many I have in total now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 34. So, alright. Well, new arena team at least. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had better luck on Doomsday, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.